we're going to look at how you can create your own videos. You can use these for in-school learning, distance learning, or a hybrid. And once you actually try it for the first time, you're going to see how easy it is. I resisted this for years because I thought video just seemed like too much. It seemed like one more thing on my list that I had to do and that I would have to devote a lot of time to learning how to do. And I wish I'd started earlier because nowadays the programs they have are so easy and they're so intuitive. I'm going to show you a couple of them. First, I'm going to show you Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I typically use. It is a paid service. It can be anywhere from $1 to $4 a month. That gives you a lot more editing ability on your videos. Again, don't be intimidated by the editing idea because it's really easy to do and it actually starts getting kind of fun. You start feeling like you're really tech savvy. And then I'm going to show you Loom afterwards. And the weird thing about this is I actually had never used Loom before today, but I couldn't record myself doing Screencast-O-Matic because I needed something to record me using it, if that makes sense. So I downloaded Loom today and I just started playing around with it for a few minutes. Yeah, it's also very intuitive. There's less you can do with it, and you'll see the difference between the two, but they're both great options. So I wanted you to see them both. So right now you see we're on the Loom site, but what I want to show you is how to start Screencast-O-Matic. This is something that I downloaded on my computer. They have a Chrome extension too, although I haven't done that. Since I've downloaded it, I use it off my computer. This is the icon down here. When I press this first, it's not going to record right away. It's going to give me this kind of intimidating looking home screen. Now, there's a lot of things on here that honestly I haven't how to use yet. I think it's like any technology. The more you use it, the better you get at it. I've been using this for about a year and I've only done certain things with it over and over and it's served me great. Let me show you what I've learned and I'm sure you'll discover things about it that I don't know. All right, so we started here. Now I haven't started the filming yet. There's the record button. It reminds you to check and make sure that the sound is on. I have three options here. I can do screen, or you'll see my face over here will disappear. So if I just want the screen up there, if I just want the webcam, just my face talking to them, this is great for read alouds, by the way. And then both, if you have both there, and you can actually move this around too, which is great, wherever you want. And even do it as you're, on the screen, you can move it and people think you look really like, ooh, you look really magic moving that around, like she knows what she's doing. If you want an eco boost, try that. We're just going to do the screen. I'm going to hit record. And when I do that, it's going to go 3, 2, 1, and then I'll be on. So it gives you a heads up. So let's go ahead and click record. 3, 2, 1, go. And now we're recording. So once you've started recording, you'll go through your lesson and it could be, a quick 1-minute lesson or it could be a 10-minute lesson or more. And then when I'm done with my video, I'm going to click the pause button. If I know immediately I hate it, I want to start over, I just click the trash button. It will let me try again. But for the sake of continuing now, I'm going to click done. And then you'll see this is my, I can click through this, I can play it. This is quick motion here, so just dragging it back and forth. I can play it. And now we're recording. I can show, okay, and then I can, again, if I want to get rid of it and start over, click redo or just delete it. If I want to edit it, which is often what I want to do, I click this. Click edit. And then you'll see this bar here that gives you your choices. Now the default is it'll always have the last thing you did up there. So the last thing I happen to do is cut part of my video out. This is your tools. So if you click on this, it'll give you all kinds of tools. Now depending, I can drag this here. So let's say I first play it. And now we're recording. So let's say I want to get rid of that part where I say, now we're recording. So I want to cut that, but let's pretend that's not there. Go up to cut. I'll drag that until the red or whatever color it is covers that area. Now I don't know yet if it's going to work right, so they let you preview it. You click the preview button. So that's okay. I'd probably do it a little better, but that's okay for now. If I wanted to redo it, I click cancel. Maybe I'll try cutting again. Again, you can grab both ends of this, preview it. So I'll click OK. And there we go. Now it's cut part of it. So there's other things you can do, of course, and I've only used a few of them. I'll get rid of that. One thing I do a lot as a teacher is blur. So where's that? Overlay. This is the only one I think I've used in this group. Blur, I just click on blur, and it's kind of hard to see at first, but there's like a little square here, and usually you can drag it, you know, where you need it. I oftentimes will blur what's up here, then grab a corner, spread it out. I can change the opacity to what I want. And that's useful, you know, if you're looking at it and you realize like a student's name was on the screen and you need to protect anonymity. So again, I could drag that for the whole thing. I can preview it. I can show a student's. That's good enough. I'm going to click OK, and now it blurs that. And you can do lots of blurs. Like I've done that before where I've got like 5 blurs on one screen. Other things I use is I've used the speed up. I mainly use this if I'm teaching my students how to do something. I was teaching them how to cut and paste something, and I did it several times. So I said, you know, first you do this, then you do this. And then I said to them, now I'm going to speed this up. Well, as I'm recording it, I'm still doing it at the same speed. But when I come over here, I click speed up, and I pick the area. Let's just say I want to speed this up. I don't know. And we'll take a look. I might say, you know what, I want to speed it up more. So maybe I want it to be faster. Let's go here. I want it to be 5 times faster. Let's try that. Something, let's see. Now you notice there too, when you do the speeding up, let's just say okay for that. When you do the speeding up, you'll notice that it gets rid of the sound. So something else you can do if you want. Again, only do what you need to do. Don't worry about making like this high quality product. Just do something, you know, that's going to get the job done with your students. So here I can click tools. I can narrate over it. So I'm going to select that same area. That looks about right, yeah. And I'm going to click start. And here I go. This is me narrating over. That's it. I'm done. If we go back here and listen to it, do something, let's say, this is me narrating over. We can select the volume on different parts. You can do transitions. I haven't used that yet, but it's probably fun. Replace video, replace frames. I haven't used it. I'm sure they're all wonderful tools, but you know, like I said, like anything, you just, as you go, you figure it out. And then I click done. I will usually save it as a video file. I don't tend to save it to YouTube. I'll just usually save it as a video file. You can change the name of it or leave it like that. I'll call it Showing Kids Stuff. There we go. And it's not a very long video, so it doesn't take long to publish it. And when that's done, it saves automatically on my desktop of my computer. I drag it into my drive. And then I'll usually assign it to kids using my Google Classroom. You can put it inside emails. There's endless stuff you can do with video files. As always, you know, when you're doing video, you want to make sure you don't get students' faces, you don't use their names. Give this a try. Download Screencast-O-Matic for free and try it out for free, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think I saw them say you could do it for free.